Suspense.
The highest honor that a California sherry can win has just been bestowed upon Cresta Blanca. Cresta Blanca. Cresta Blanca. Yes, at the recent California State Fair, in the keenest judging of California wines ever held, Cresta Blanca Triple Cream Sherry was the judge's choice to receive the gold medal, top award for outstanding excellence. This is another tribute to Cresta Blanca Triple Cream by America's leading connoisseurs of fine wines. Proof indeed that when you pour distinguished Cresta Blanca, you serve the best. Shenley's Cresta Blanca Wine Company, Livermore, California.
And now, Shenley brings you radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
Suspense.
presented by Roma Wines. That's Roma. Roma Wines, for your everyday enjoyment.
Tonight, Roma Wines of Fresno, California bring you Michael O'Shea in The Twist, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Shenley by William Spear.
Listen, Gus, you've got to do the show.
I can't do it.
You've written for all the big comedians. You'd turn out a hit.
I don't have the time.
Oh, but Gus.
Look, I don't have the time. Anyways, I couldn't do it.
Ridiculous. A guy with your reputation.
Yeah, a guy with my reputation, yeah. What do you know? Listen. 12 years ago, I was under cabs. Gustav Green, the hack license read. Cripes, how I hated the cabs. Work like a slob, 12 or 14 hours a day for a lousy $27 a week. Now, do you blame me that I took to daydreaming? Like maybe it was my limousine and I was driving because my chauffeur had a day off? I used to sit at the wheel figuring out the darndest situations. Like I'd pick up some rich old dame and she'd leave me $1 million, or I'd save a guy. All kinds of situations. But all I got was 27 per a week. Until the night I met Van. Take me home, driver. Home? Your home or my home, wise guy? Huh. Where's that?
Well, you got talent and you're driving a cab. Where can I get a job driving a cab?
You want the radio on?
Definitely no.
Oh, now don't let's be bitter, shall we? You know, radio is quite a medium.
Yeah.
Just think, some guy says a few words into a microphone and you can hear it as far west as Georgia.
Gustav Green? Well, Mr. Green, meet Van Houser, the best gag man in the radio business. Currently freelancing, unemployed, on the beach.
Well, if you're so good, why aren't you in there writing them yaks, wise guy?
Why? 'Cause words I know, rib-tickling words, gags, yeah, jokes to make a corpse laugh. But plots, situations.
Situations?
Yeah, that's another story. I could coin 1 million if I could figure them out.
Well, look, situations. Now, let me tell you, I am a veritable Scheherazade on situations. I got 1 million. Now, look, for instance, the guy who says that if other fellas... I don't know, something clicked between me and Van Houser. From the beginning, I always hated his guts, the way he talked to me like I was dirt. But up in his room, I started feeding him stories, stuff I dreamed up on the cab. He put it into good words, and it came out very funny, too. Well, inside a couple of years, I was getting $1,500 a week, but I was tied to that guy. I couldn't work with nobody else. I'd sit down with another gag writer, and nothing would happen. Yeah, I knew it was Van, $40 a week in some broken-down job. So I hung on to him like a barnacle. I worked with him, ate with him, played with him. My place was just down the hall from his at the hotel. Sometimes I thought I'd go nuts if I had to look at his sneering ugly puss another day. And the only satisfaction I had was that he needed me and hated me just like I needed and hated him. But one day while we were writing a spot for Schmo for a Day, he throws me a very unfunny line.
Gus, my goon boy, you may be interested to know that I'm going to marry Julie Phelps.
Julie Phelps, a dancer?
That's right. She used to be at the club Catalina.
She making trouble for you?
Cut it.
All right. I didn't say nothing against her.
All right, you better not.
Okay, go ahead and enjoy yourself.
Well, thanks. So, Gus, my cornball colleague, we may not be seeing so much of each other hence.
Oh, now, look, you don't mean that, but... hey, now, wait a minute. What's going to be with our partnership here?
Well, we'll see. I'll talk it over with Julie.
No, Van. Now, look, I mean it. We've always done what we wanted to. Loafed all day, worked all night, ate and slept at any crazy hour. Now, no dame is going to stand for that.
Huh? Julie is different.
No dame is different.
Yeah, she knows how we operate. And she knows you, Gus.
Yeah, and she's not exactly crazy about me neither.
I was just coming to that. Now, if you want to stay in with me, be nice to her, huh?
It won't do no good. Listen, Van, she'll make trouble between us. See, she'll work on that as soon as the knot is tied.
I said...
Now, listen to me. I'm your pal, Van. A dame like that is bad busy. You know what? The club Catalina,
Look,
she wasn't exactly...
Gus, Julia's 1 in a million. A joke man like you comes a dime a dozen.
Okay, if that's the way you feel.
That's the way I feel.
Pardon me for having any feet, hey?
All right, just be nice to her. No cracks.
Okay, so I'll be nice. Now, look, about Sunday show...
I said be nice to her. If you're not, Gus, we're finished.
Yeah, I said I'd be nice, but I knew it wouldn't do no good. Julie was a small-town girl who soured on Broadway after she had a bust-up with Nick Edwards, the mug who runs the Club Catalina, and she wanted out. And she was going to take Van with her, too, so it came to me that I'd better figure out a situation and pronto. She didn't like me because she was scared of me. I knew about her and Nick Edwards, and Van didn't. So I says to myself, I says, Gus, maybe the dame will scare away, hey?
Who is it, Van? Oh, Gus Green, what a surprise.
Hello there, Julie. Yeah, this is for you.
Flowers.
Yeah, Van told me about you, too, see, and I figured...
They're lovely. Come on in, Gus.
Thanks.
I miss flowers so much in the city. Back home, the garden's always full of them.
Yeah. Say, this is a nice place you got here.
Thanks.
Yeah, very swanky. Wasn't that chair once in the lobby of the Club Catalina?
Well, I bought it when they redecorated the place.
Oh, sure you did, honey, but it just reminded me.
About what?
I just happened to see your friend Nick Edwards today.
I haven't seen Nick in months.
Oh, sure you haven't, honey, but he's still carrying the torchola for you.
I'm not interested.
No, I didn't say you were, but you might be interested in the fact that Nick said, if Van Houser marries Julie, so help me, I'll kill him.
Did he say that?
Now, would I lie, honey?
Well, that settles it. I've had enough of show business. Van and me are going back home.
Oh, no, you can't do that to Van, Julie. This is his life. What's he going to do in a small town?
I don't care. I'm sick of it. Sick of all the cheap characters, the bums, and the hangers-on. If I want him to, Van will come with me.
Oh, look, maybe he would. Well, I'm sure he would. But, Julie, what I really wanted to say was, why don't you give me a few days? I'll go talk to Nick, and who knows, maybe I can fix the whole thing up.
Would you, Gus? I'd like to stay for Van's sake. I'd like to see him get a good job with regular hours. Maybe an advertiser.
Sure. Nick will listen to me. Well, at least I can try, huh?
Thanks, Gus. You're nice. I didn't know.
And then I got another idea.
What's that?
Maybe the three of us could all work together.
Oh, I can't write. I can type.
Well, we need a secretary. We could dictate our stuff to you.
I don't know shorthand.
You don't have to. After all, what is a comedy script? Along the left-hand side of the page, you put the name of the character, and then you write out what he's supposed to say. Simple?
Sounds simple.
Well, you could spend more time with Van. How would you like to try?
I'd love to. Gus, it would be wonderful.
Sure, it'd be wonderful. For me. When she said she'd work with us, Julie was playing a part in a situation that I dreamed up. And let me tell you, it was a good one. Because it ended with me still making $1.5 grand per week, and Julie Phelps was just not there.
Music chaser and a commercial. Credits and sign off. Got that, darling?
Every word, Mr. Hauser.
Well, Van, how do you like our new secretary?
Oh, she's good, Gus. How come you had such a swell idea, huh?
Gus, if this works out, I'll be the happiest person alive.
Oh, no, you won't, Julie. I will. Now, come on. I'd like to try dictating.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Okay, take a clean sheet of paper. Mm-hmm. Here's a gag sequence for the Fred Benton show.
Oh, look who's writing gags.
Don't laugh.
Genius.
Now, look, Fred's talking to Mrs. Mishmash, and she starts reading the wrong page of the script, you see?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's go. Mrs. Mishmash, please don't laugh at me.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've made a mistake.
Mistake. Uh-huh.
Now, Fred Benton, I know I have. Mrs. M, let's start all over from the beginning.
Over from beginning.
Fred,
Right.
If you love me, you will.
That's funny?
No, that's
will.
charming. No, this is Mrs. Am I going too fast?
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
this is Mrs. Mishmash again. I would do anything for you.
Anything for you.
Fred, he says, I would like to see you.
Oh, I'm bored.
Okay.
Mrs. M again. Let's talk this over. How about tonight?
How about tonight?
Yeah. Fred, when? At midnight.
Midnight.
Mrs. M. Come, I'm waiting for you right now.
You're right now.
Did you get it all?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Type it right
Wait,
up.
wait.
What's the matter?
Don't bother, Julie. We couldn't use that corn even on the Benton show.
All right, wise guy. Give it to me, Julie. I'll file it under sustainers.
Look, if you're going to fight, I'm not going to work for either of you. Van, be a dear and get me a pack of cigarettes downstairs, will you?
All right, huh? Gus, don't try to write any more of those charming gags.
Get lost.
Gus,
Yeah?
did you get anywhere with Nick?
Well, yeah, Julie, he's softening up, but he wants to see you.
Gus, I don't want that man near me.
Now, look, you'll see him. You better start wearing black for Van. You know Nick Edwards.
I know Nick wouldn't stop at killing, but
Now, listen, Julie, I haven't got time to argue with you now. Van will come back. But why don't you come to my place tomorrow night at 11?
I'll run into Van for sure.
Well, then come before 8 and wait for me. We'll have rehearsals till then.
What about Van?
Tell him you're going to sleep early or something.
What if he calls anyway?
I'll cover you. I'll probably be with him anyhow.
He must never know about Nick.
I get it. Now, listen, Julie, you just leave everything to me, and in a couple of days, you won't have to worry about Nick Edwards again. Yeah, just leave everything to me, and you won't have to worry about anything anymore, Julie Phelps. Not even your own funeral. Come 8 o'clock the next evening, I paid a little visit to my apartment, long enough to see that Julie was comfortable and also to get the keys to her place out from her handbag. I drove over there and went upstairs to do some interior decorating. My kind. Gonna take Van away from Broadway, are you? Gonna send me back to $40 a week in a pig's ear, you are, Julie Phelps. Get that? In a pig's ear. Now, just one more touch to complete the situation. A little business outside the Club Catalina. Hey, kid, come here. Here, listen now. Here's a dime, kid. Take this note in this here envelope and give it to Nick Edwards. And if anyone asks you, say a dame gave it to you. Got that? A beautiful dame. You got it from a beautiful dame, right?
Look, Gus, no more work. Let's knock off.
What's the matter, Van? You tired?
No.
Well, what's eating you?
Oh, you wouldn't understand.
All right, so don't tell me. I don't care anyhow.
All right, it's Julie. Said she had to go to bed early tonight.
So what? It ain't legal?
I called a 6 times, no answer.
Uh-huh. Afraid she's two-timing you, huh?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but I know how you feel.
Yeah, well, mind your own business.
Look, my friend, I'll do you a good turn. Leave me dial the number for you.
Number's on the pad. Let's see what your fat fingers can do.
Okay. You could talk to her while I go down to my room to get my hat and coat. I'll take you for a drive before we hit the sack.
Sometimes you're even human.
Okay, here, take it. It's ringing now. I'll be right back.
Let's see.
Hello?
Julie, darling.
Van?
Honey, I'm sure glad to hear your voice. Where you been?
Why?
Well, I've been trying to get you all evening. No answer. Then Gus tried to...
Dear, I told you. I was going home to get some sleep.
When I phoned, you must have...
Maybe it didn't wake me.
Well, now, baby, that's hardly likely with a phone right near your bed.
Sometimes I sleep.
Julie.
I can...
Julie, is there someone there with you?
Of course not, Van. I'm alone. I'm by myself. What do you... No.
Julie.
Van!
Julie!
Van!
Julie, what's the matter? Julie!
A very neat situation, you granted, Warden? Sure. Julie being killed in her apartment 2 miles away, Van hearing it over the phone, and me in the next room to him at the hotel. You like it, huh, Warden? Yeah, I like it, too, and I did it. That was a very sensational situation.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Mr. Michael O'Shea in The Twist. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented by Roma. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Selected from the world's greatest reserves of fine wines. Have you discovered how much Roma California wines add to your everyday enjoyment? For example, millions of American homemakers serve delicious Roma wines to dress up everyday dishes, to make even the simplest meals really delightful events. Yes, good food does taste better with better-tasting Roma wines. And there's a delicious Roma wine to complement your enjoyment of every dish. Juicy steaks and roasts taste their best with robust Roma Burgundy. Fish, fowl, or any light meat become exciting treats with delicate Roma Sauterne or pale golden Roma Rhine wine. For entertaining, too, you'll find better-tasting Roma wine adds the gracious, festive note that charms guests and makes any dinner a rousing success. So, for extra mealtime enjoyment that's inexpensive, always serve Roma. That's Roma, Roma Wines, America's favorite wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Michael O'Shea as Gus Green, with Sidney Miller as Van Hauser in The Twist, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Van was still screaming into the phone when I came down the hall from my place a minute later with hat and coat draped over my very shaking arm. I opened the door.
Gus. Gus, something's happened to Julie.
Huh?
Something's happened to Julie.
Well, how do you know? Did you get her?
Yeah, she answered the phone. But,
So?
Well, she sounded funny, like there was someone in the same room, and then suddenly she sounded like she was hit or choked or something.
Well, maybe it's just a gag she was pulling. You know, dames do that sometimes.
You think so?
Why, sure.
No, it couldn't be. I heard her, Gus. Gus, what should I do?
Now, come on, keep your shirt on,
The
Van.
way she screamed.
Did you call her back?
No, I didn't.
Well, why don't you?
That's right. So I call her back. That's what I'll do.
Sure.
Of course I'll call her. Hand me the phone.
Yeah.
What just happened? I know it has.
Line busy?
No answer.
Yeah, but you just spoke to her a minute
Oh,
ago.
Gus, I'm worried. I'm worried sick.
Forget it. She's all right. Come on out for a ride.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Look, tell you what I'll do for a pal. I'll drive you over there. You can check up for yourself. Van looked pretty grim as we drove over to Julie's place in the West 70s. I checked over everything I'd done and figured how I'd work out the rest of the situation. And we turned off Central Park West into the side street where Julie lived on the second floor of a converted brownstone. Hey, look, there's a guy coming out of the house. That's probably
I can't see who it
nobody.
is. He's making a getaway. Gus, follow him.
I never catch him now.
Oh, gosh, Gus, if you'd only got close enough to see his license number.
Well, I did.
What was it?
LK 573498.
LK 573498.
All right, Sam Spade. Now let's go upstairs and visit Julie, huh? The door to Julie's apartment was wide open when we got upstairs, and the place was just like I left it. Like there'd been some kind of a fight. And then I saw where I'd made a mistake. The telephone where Julie was supposed to be strangled was as neat as a pin. I watched Van's face to see if he noticed it, but, well, he was too broken up to notice anything.
Julie. Gus, she was a sweet kid.
What do you mean, was?
I know. She's dead.
What do you know? All you see is that her apartment is all busted up.
I heard her scream, didn't I? Gus, I waited 20 years to meet a girl that I could marry. So help me, I'm not going to die till a guy who did this is in his grave. You'll see. You'll see, Gus. I'm kind of mixed up now, but in a little while I'll be able to think. I'll know what to do. Sure, I'll know what to do. Look, Gus, the telephone.
What about the telephone?
I'm going to call the police.
No, Van, now wait a minute. Don't be crazy.
What?
Look, put the telephone
Why?
down.
Why shouldn't I call the police?
It's very simple. You got no evidence she was murdered.
But I heard her scream.
Use your eyes, Van. Will you use your eyes? Julie said she was in bed. Has the bed been slept in? And where's her coat? Where's her purse? And where's her hat?
They're not here, but she said she... You're right, Gus. You're right, I won't phone. Maybe she's still alive.
That's better. Now, look, Van, sometimes we haven't felt too good towards each other, but after all, we've been partners for a long time, kid, and I'll tell you what. I'll do anything. Anything you say to help you out.
All right, then, look. Look, just on an off chance, Gus, trace that license plate, will you? Let's find out who that guy was.
We went back to our hotel. I slept like a log because I knew that Julie was 10 feet from my bed in the closet, very dead, where she couldn't come between me and Van anymore. Next morning, I told Van I'd checked at the license bureau.
Whose car was it?
Nick Edwards.
Catalina Edwards?
That's right.
Why, that dirty goon,
Now,
I'd
look,
like...
you don't think that he
I
would-
don't have to think. I'll let the police
Now,
do
wait
it.
a minute. Hold it. Look, Van, I never told you this before, but I knew all along that Julie was playing around with Nick Edwards.
With Nick Edwards?
Yeah. That's why I never liked her. Now, you better not call the cops. Maybe we was just busting in on a private little party last night.
No, I can't believe it. No, not Julie.
Well, we gotta find out where she is. And the guy who knows is Nick Edwards.
What makes you think he'll tell?
I'll tell you what. I'll call him at the club tonight and ask him over. I think maybe he'll accept me invitation. Well, Nick arrived at 11 p.m. And from my window, I watched him park his black car on a dark side street near the hotel, just like I told him to. Then I carried Julie's body down the back stairs and put it in the luggage compartment of Nick's car. Nobody saw me. And a few minutes later, I knocked on Van's door.
That you, Gus? Come in.
Hiya, Van. Hi, Nick.
Good evening, Gus.
Nick was just telling me, Gus.
Look, I'm just as worried about Julie as you guys are, see?
Yeah? That's easy to say.
Okay, don't take my word for it. But I've had her house called every half hour all day.
Why'd you go there last night in the first place?
You haven't been around long, have you?
Never mind that, wise guy. Why'd you visit my girl?
Who said she was your girl?
She was engaged to me.
She was tired of you.
Why, you
Sit
no
down.
good...
She told me so herself.
When?
Yesterday?
Then you saw her yesterday, Nick?
No, I ain't seen her since she quit working at the club and started to pal around with your friend here.
But you just said that...
Julie was the only gal who ever had me on the rope, see? But when she called it quits, I went along. She was too good for an ex-con like me anyway, I figured. But last night, someone gives me a note in her handwriting.
Oh? What did the note say, Nick?
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I read it over and over until I knew it by heart. Please don't laugh at me. I think we made a mistake. I know I have. Let's start all over from the beginning. If you really love me, you will. I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'd like to see you. Let's talk this over. How about tonight? When? At midnight? Come, I'm waiting for you right now.
As soon as Nick Edwards left, I told Van I didn't believe anything he said, and as far as I was concerned, Nick either killed Julie or had taken her away. Van agreed with me, and we called the police. Ah, yes, it all made a perfect situation. The best I'd ever dreamed up. All of Nick Edwards' high-powered lawyers couldn't save him from being sentenced to the chair. Yes, sir, life looked pretty sweet, but there was just one thing wrong. Van's comedy was getting worse and worse. Fred Benton told us we'd have to get better or else. Now, we sat in Van's room sweating out a Benton program that was a day overdue. Van, for the love of Mike, will you pull yourself together?
Gus, I can't think.
You don't have to think. I gave you the whole situation. All you gotta do is write the gags for it.
Gags.
Now, look. In the first scene, Fred and Mrs. Mishmash steal a horse. But here's the twist. The horse is blind. You get it?
Yeah.
Well, come on, then, Gib. You know hundreds of horse gags. Now, just give them a twist and fit the situation.
I can't. They just won't come.
Look, if we don't get this script in tomorrow, Fred will can us. Now, come on, guy, will you write?
Oh, write yourself.
Then you know I can't write. I'm no good without a
Then
gag,
get
man.
yourself another gag, man. I'm through.
Look.
Washed up.
You know it won't work, Van. You know that. I've tried it on the QT. I was afraid that someday would break up, but it never worked. With you and me, Van, something happens. We're a great team. Without me, you're just another guy making with words. Without you, I'm just another Joe. Now, don't you see, kid? That's why we gotta stick together. Even if we do hate each other's guts. That's why nobody can't never break us up. Now, come on, guy, write, will you?
I can't think of anything. Look, how we got something in the files we haven't used. You had a scene you dictated to Julie. What was that?
Huh?
That Mrs. Mishmash or
no.
something. Fred. Was it Please Don't Laugh at Me or something? I think we made a mistake.
No, Van, look, that's a no-good situation. That's
Hey,
dead. Let's get something new here.
Gus, it's a good situation.
No,
A very clever situation. All I need are the lines. Please don't laugh at
Now,
me.
Van, I'm telling you, it's no good.
The lines. Please don't laugh at
I'm
me.
telling you, it's no good, Van.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that before? Those lines you dictated to Julie, they fit.
No, they don't fit. And besides, I can't write gags. You know that.
That wasn't a gag, Gus. That was a situation. The most desperate situation you ever invented.
Now, wait a minute. What are you beating your gums about here?
You'll find out.
What are you going to do?
Operator, I want to speak to Inspector Martin at police headquarters. Get away from that door, Gus. I got a gun.
Now, don't shoot, Van. Wait a minute.
Then
Don't
listen and
shoot.
don't move.
Police headquarters, Inspector Martin.
Oh, Inspector Martin, this is Van Hauser of the Julie Phelps case.
Hey, I've been trying to get...
Edwards didn't kill Julie. Gus Green did. And I got proof.
That makes it even worse. Edwards says you framed him.
Green did. Nick's note was a script dictated to Julie, minus the character names.
How about his alibi?
He dialed his own number, Inspector, not hers, and killed her while she was speaking on the phone. To make things look right, he messed up her apartment. I never could quite figure out why there were no signs of struggle around her telephone. Now I know. Yeah, he must have stowed her body in Nick's car. Better send some cops over right away before I shoot him.
Well, they're coming over, Hauser, to protect you. Edwards broke out about an hour ago. Watch out for him.
Nick Edwards?
Yes, Nick Edwards.
Huh?
All right, Hauser, come across with that gun.
Nick,
Come on.
Nick, you heard what I said, didn't you?
So what?
I didn't frame you. Gus did. He's a guy with a situation.
So what? You took my girl away from me, didn't you?
No.
All right, give me that gun.
Now, Nick, wait a minute. What are you going to do with this?
Nothing except give me that gun, Hauser.
Gus, don't let him get that gun, Gus.
I'm a little too quick for you, Gus.
Now, Nick, please. Now, don't shoot me. Let me tell you how this
Cut
was
it,
all...
you. I've had a belly full of your stories. They put me in jail, remember? They're all stuffed to me now, see? But like they say, there ain't no situation that can't take a new twist. Here's the twist to this one. You ain't gonna die for the murder of my poor Julie. No. You're going to die for something you didn't do.
What do you mean, Nick?
Just this. The murder of Van Hauser.
Well, they didn't believe me at the trial. So I'm up for killing my late, unlamented partner. But you know me. I always like a twist. They got Nick for killing Julie. Now I guess you can understand why I can't write the prisoner's annual show, can't you, Warden? Not without Van. And besides, like I said, I don't have too much time, do I? Before I go to the chair.
Suspense.
The Twist, starring Michael O'Shea, presented by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma, California Wines, America's largest selling wines. When your family and friends enjoy glorious golden amber Roma sherry or ruby red Roma port, you share the rich reward of choicest California grapes, selected and gently pressed at peak taste richness, with ancient skills and winemaking resources unmatched in America. Roma master vintners guide this grape treasure unhurriedly to full taste perfection. These choice wines then are laid down with mellow Roma wines of years before, and from these, the world's great reserves of fine wines, Roma later selects for your taste pleasure. Tomorrow and every day, enjoy this naturally better taste of Roma wines. Whether your favorite Roma wine is nut like Roma sherry or rich Roma port, you'll find that every Roma wine is better tasting wine. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines.
Tonight's suspense play was by Baif Blau. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Donald O'Connor as star of Suspense. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as Claire Trevor, Kirk Douglas, and others. Make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you the Victoria Cross, a suspense play starring Mr. Herbert Marshall.
Gotta keep going. Keep going. You're in command now, Bale. Stout fella. Well done, my boy. Afraid. It'll hurt. I don't want to be hurt. Stay down. Dig in the air. Cover yourself. Nurse.
Now, Captain Bill, you'll wake all the patients. What is it?
I was dreaming again. Please, I can't stand it. Please, give me.
I'm sorry, Captain. The doctor said no more.
I've got to. I want to sleep without dreams. It'll make me sleep, make me forget.
I'm sorry, but it won't help. The doctor doesn't want you to take any more. Those are his orders.
Orders? What is it to him? He doesn't know.
You're going to take that schoolmaster position you told me about. You'll have to get well.
No, I want to...
You've been taking that medicine too long now, Captain. It's better this way. Just be strong for a while. It'll be better.
Strong. I wish I was strong enough to wipe that professional kindness from your face. I'd like to kill you.
In just a moment, Mr. Herbert Marshall in the first act of The Victoria Cross.
Water. What's that, Wilcox? A desert rat?
That, my dear Senator, is an ordinary battery dying of thirst.
Come, Wilcox.
Come is the word, Senator. Everyone comes to the Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Why, an Autolite Stay Full battery is so cautious of water, it makes a camel look like a double-deck water tank.
That's folderol, Wilcox.
That's factual, Senator, because the Autolite Stay Full has over 3 times the liquid protection of batteries without Stay Full features.
Water everywhere.
And furthermore, Senator, the Autolite Stay Full battery has fiberglass retaining mats protecting every positive plate for longer life. 70% longer life, in fact, as proven by tests conducted according to SAE minimum life cycle standards.
Give me that longer life, Wilcox.
So, friends, see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer and ask him for an Autolite Stay Full, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Right.
And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with the Victoria Cross and the performance of Mr. Herbert Marshall, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Wait here in the hall, Bateman. I'll call you.
All right, sir.
Come in, please, Ord.
Yes, sir.
Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Ord, I have no intention of sermonizing upon the dignity of our school. You and Bateman are both aware that at Hoxley, the boys are on their honor during examinations.
Yes, sir.
And yet, knowing this, you deliberately passed information to him. Why?
I don't know, sir.
Conroy, I thought we were friends. You've never lied to me before.
I don't know, sir. Really. Please don't ask me.
Did you know when you arranged this that you could both be expelled?
Yes, sir.
Nevertheless, you, who, as far as I know, have never been particularly friendly with Bateman, ran the risk of expulsion for his sake. Again, I ask you why. Did he threaten you?
No. No, why do you ask that?
Well, there must be a reason.
All right. He's the most popular boy in school. He's captain of the cricket and rugby teams. Nobody likes me. I want him to be my chum.
You're not telling the truth, Ord. Wait outside, please.
Yes, sir.
Send Bateman in.
He wants to see you.
Sit down, Bateman.
Thank you.
Well, what have you to say for yourself?
Nothing.
Take off your cap. You deny cheating?
Why should I?
You're being insolent, Bateman. And you will address me as sir.
Yes, sir.
What do you think this will do to your reputation as the most popular boy in the school?
I don't think it will do anything, sir.
We shall have to allow the headmaster to decide that.
You wouldn't sneak to Mr. Walkley, now would you, sir?
You're one of the older boys, Bateman, but you're still not too old to be caned.
By you, sir?
It's time you learn that you're still a schoolboy and in need of discipline. We're going to Mr. Walkley's office. Come on. Stand up.
All right. And while you're telling Mr. Walkley about me, will it be all right if I tell him about you in the village? About the dagger and drum? What's the matter, Mr. Vale? Is it Maggie Splain? She knows a lot of men, but I'll bet she doesn't know any of them as well as she knows you. Does she? May I go now, sir?
The position of a housemaster at an English public school is one of traditional conformity and demands of its holder the utmost of individual principles. I had come to Hoxley during the last year of the Second World War, directly upon my release from the hospital, and through seniority in 1949 found myself housemaster at Peckham House. The years had not been pleasant, but I had felt at least an uneasy security until the day of the examination, when the model British schoolboy Giles Bateman had destroyed the security and left in its stead the fear. And the fear grew. That evening after supper, I sat at my desk in the study hall and wondered about the boys before me, quiet with their books and scribbling. Did they know? Did they all know? What had this terrifying child with the body of a man told them? He sat, head bowed over his ancient history, the most popular boy at Hoxley.
What's yours?
Mild and bitter.
Right. Good evening, sir. What's the idea of coming in here like this?
I've got to talk to you, Maggie.
I'm busy.
I've got to talk to you. What time do you get off?
Not till 10, and I've got a date. You better order something. They'll think it queer.
Anything.
Half a pint, Aunt? Right you are.
What did you tell Giles Bateman?
Here you are, sir.
What did you tell him? He knows about it.
Go on now, can
He said so. He mentioned your name. You've talked to him, haven't you?
What if I have? He's a nice young bloke, and I can talk to him wherever I want, can't I? But I didn't say nothing bad about you.
What did you say?
Just that I knew you, that you were a nice, generous gentleman.
I should never have trusted you.
I didn't ask you to. You came to me, don't forget. I'll thank you not to be so high and mighty.
I'm sorry. Are you sure you didn't say anything else?
I can't talk no more. The boss is watching.
Did you say anything else?
No, go away.
Maggie!
In a jiffy, sir.
I returned to the school undiscovered and made my rounds of Peckham House, now silent. And as I looked into each darkened room and listened to the sounds of sleep, I wondered if I could at this moment give each boy an insight into his future and the tragedies lying before him. Granted the power, how many would choose to awake in the morning, and how many would choose never to awake again? There was one room outside of which I stopped, listened. It was a door I did not open. A week passed, and once more I allowed myself the luxury of an uneasy security. I convinced myself that whatever Giles Bateman knew about my visits to the dagger and drum, it was not sufficient to cause my arrest. I determined to avoid any further visits, at least until the boy was out of school. And then, the afternoon of a half-holiday, Francis Ord came to me.
May I speak to you, sir?
Of course, Ord, come in. You like some tea?
No, thank you, sir.
A cake?
I'm not hungry, sir.
Oh. What's the matter?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
I thought that we were friends. You used to like to have tea with me and talk.
Well, I've been very busy, sir. I'm swatting. I want to get better marks.
I'm not angry with you about the examination last week. I know it wasn't your fault. That's why I didn't take the matter any further.
Yes, sir.
I suppose you think that's showing favoritism, don't you? In a way, I'm cheating.
Oh, no, sir. It was very sporting of you.
Sporting, was it? You came to see me about something, Ord. What is it?
Sir, I should like your permission to change my room.
Oh?
Yes, sir.
Don't you get along with Watson Minor?
Well, Bateman has asked me to share his dig.
Has he? You want to?
Yes, sir. I want to very much.
You're lying. He's holding something over your head. You can tell me. I'm your friend. I'll help you.
Thank you, sir. Do I have your permission to move, sir?
Because I didn't have the courage to question him any further, I gave him permission. And as he left the room, I saw the look of the condemned in his eyes. I had given him the privilege of becoming a bully's bootblack. The school term waned. I was very careful. Except in my ancient history form, I saw very little of Francis Ord. Bateman thrived in the glory of his victories, his top marks, his prowess on the playing fields of old Hawksley. This was his last term, and for me, that meant freedom once again from the fear. Then, 3 weeks before final exams, Headmaster Mr. Walkley called me to his study.
Come in. Good afternoon, Mr. Vale. Do sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Just had an interesting talk with Giles Bateman. Very interesting.
Oh, really, sir?
I want to do something for the boy, Vale. I'm petitioning for a scholarship at Cambridge. As Bateman's housemaster, your signature to this letter on his behalf will be of inestimable value. After all, you know him better than any of us do.
Yes, I do, sir. May I read the letter?
Of course. It is rather glowing, I admit, but what can one say? He is all of these things. Don't you agree?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't sign it.
You...
I won't sign it, sir, because I can find only one truth in the letter. He has been a successful athlete, nothing more.
Nothing more?
You speak of his integrity. He has none. His leadership. He rules through fear.
You don't know what you're saying.
You forget, sir. I'm his housemaster. I know him better than any of you. You praise his high principles. He's a cheat. You point out his sense of fair play. He's a bully.
I've heard enough, Mr. Vale, quite enough. Needless to say, I'm shocked beyond words. I can only construe from this monstrous outburst that you're allowing an entirely personal malice to sway your judgment.
I'm sorry, sir.
Your apology is not sufficient, sir. I suggest that you return to your quarters and give the matter serious thought, very serious thought, Mr. Vale, for your own good.
It was a curious thing, and I felt almost lightheaded as I walked back to my rooms. For a moment, I had forgotten my personal involvement, and stated quite objectively, I felt, what I knew to be the truth about Giles Bateman. I even felt that I might have said the same thing had Bateman been there.
Did you sign the letter, sir?
What are you doing in my room? Get out.
Did you sign it?
I told you to get out. Do you want to go hiding?
Do you want me to tell the head about you?
You can't bluff me again, my boy. You know I've gone to the Dagger and Drum. That silly girl told you about my visits. It's not enough for your filthy blackmailing. You can't bluff me.
She told me enough to send you to prison, Mr. Vale.
What did she tell you?
I'd be afraid to tell you, but I wouldn't be afraid to tell Mr. Walkley or the constable.
What did she tell you?
You wouldn't hit a schoolboy, would you, Mr. Vale? They'd want to know why.
Get out! Get out!
You will sign that letter for me, won't you, Mr. Vale?
I knew then that I would have to sign the letter. Or if I didn't, something would have to be done about the boy. And because of my fear, I did something that I had promised myself I would not do. I went to the Dagger and Drum and to Maggie's plane so that I would forget. Perhaps forget too much.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Herbert Marshall in the Victoria Cross. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
There's that battery again, Wilcox.
What a thirst. But let me tell you about the famous Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
I'm listening.
Why, the Autolite Stay Full has over 3 times the liquid protection of batteries without Stay Full features. That advantage alone helps overcome one of the greatest causes of battery failure.
You don't say so, Wilcox.
Oh, I do, Senator, and more, too, because the Autolite Stay Full battery has fiberglass retaining mats protecting every positive plate to prevent shedding and flaking and give longer life. Yes, sirree, 70% longer life as proven by tests conducted according to SAE minimum life cycle standards.
Me for an Autolite Stay Full.
Right, Senator. So, friends, see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer and ask him for an Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Herbert Marshall in Elliot Lewis's production of The Victoria Cross, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I have no memory of what I did or where I went later that night. But the next morning in Baseman's room, I found myself standing over what had once been the most popular boy in school. During the war, there had been other dead bodies, but this one aroused within me no feeling whatsoever. There was neither triumph nor sorrow. I was aware only of the 4 walls of his room and the stained cricket bat on the floor.
Has anything in the room been moved, sir?
Mr. Vane,
Well, I beg your pardon.
Inspector is talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's quite all right, sir. I understand. Has anything been moved?
Not as far as I know.
As housemaster, it's your duty to make the rounds at night.
Yes.
Would you say that there was any sign of trouble last night?
Not so far as I know.
Tell me, sir, how did the deceased get along with Francis Ord?
Well, it was Bateman who requested all to share his quarters.
What about his other schoolfellows?
We admired him tremendously, Inspector. I may say without fear of contradiction that he was the most popular boy in school.
I'm afraid, Mr. Walker, they must have been extremely unpopular with somebody here. I should like to have the door of this room locked until the laboratory men arrive.
Of course, it's
Shocking. Shocking. Poor boy. Well, I imagine you'll want to question Francis Ord, Inspector. Yes. Well, he's detained in Mr. Vale's quarters. You'll find me in my study.
Very well, sir.
I can tell you, sir, that a murder investigation involving schoolboys is something out of my line. Now, I'd be obliged if you'd stand by.
I'd be happy to.
Mr. Vale, what did you think of Bateman?
Oh,
it doesn't matter. You don't have to answer that. Francis Ord.
Very fond of him, Inspector. He's quite shy, but he's a sensitive lad. From what he has told me, I know that his family life has been quite unhappy. He lost his mother when he was 8. His father remarried, and I gather that he feels, well, forsaken.
Is he happy here?
Happier, perhaps, than at home.
Yet he doesn't get on too well here.
I'd say he's about the most unpopular boy at Hoxley.
Rather strange, don't you think, sir? The 2 lads, such complete opposites, so chum together?
Yes, perhaps it is.
Did you talk to him this morning before he tried to run away?
Ord ran away?
You didn't know?
Well, here we are. Ord. This is Inspector Forbes. He wants to ask you some questions.
Well, young fellow, my lad, you were caught trying to run away this morning. That doesn't look very good, you know. I'm feeling it'd be better if you told us exactly what happened.
Francis.
I think he might be trying to protect somebody. Don't you, sir?
Sooner or later, things are found out, Francis. Tell him the truth. I don't want you to protect anyone.
Why should I protect anybody? Nobody cares about me. All right. I'll tell you the truth. I killed him. It doesn't matter now. I hated him. He was a dirty, filthy, rotten swine. I did it, Mr. Vale. I hit him with my cricket bat. I hit him, and I hit him. And he fell down. And he cried. And he begged me to stop. And I didn't. I didn't stop. And I felt strong.
Why did you kill him?
Inspector,
Yes, Mr. Vale.
I think we should leave him alone.
Not very pretty to hear a confession like that, especially from a kid.
What happens to him now?
I should take him back to London, but I'm not going to just yet. There's something else that he hasn't said. It's not finished.
It wasn't finished. The inspector wasn't a brilliant man, but he was diligent. I felt he had done this sort of work for a long time and done it very well. And in finding why Francis ordered kill Bateman, perhaps he would find out about me. Find my secret. He asked me to accompany him. He questioned other masters and other schoolboys. It was in the gymnasium that we found the very physical sports master, Samuel Jennings.
He had great style at the wicket. Reminded me of Jack Hobbs. I can tell you one thing about him, Inspector Forbes. The school's going to miss him. Don't you agree, Mr. Vale?
He was the very best of the British schoolboy, Mr. Jennings.
Oh, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Nothing namby-pamby about him. He was a bit of a lad. Take a nip now and again, and there was a bit of fluff in the village that caught his eye.
Oh?
Yes, the barmaid at the Dagger and Drum, Maggie Splain. He broke her bounds a couple of times to see her, and of course he wasn't the only one.
Mr. Jennings, what do you think of young Ord?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't, and I never did. He's a coward and a liar. Boys call him a nasty little beast, and that's what I think he is. Soppy. Nothing.
I'm sure you've been very helpful, Mr. Jennings.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, Mr. Vale, I think I've learned as much as I can for the moment. Oh, I want to call Scotland Yard. If you could direct me to a telephone, I won't trouble you anymore.
You'll find one in the gymnasium office, just there to the left. He knew about the Dagger and Drum now. He knew about Maggie Splain. Now he was going to call Scotland Yard, and he'd find out more. He'd find out about me. I couldn't leave the school grounds until later that afternoon, and when I did, slipping past the front gate porter, I ran to the village.
Maggie. You're going to get me into trouble coming in here like this.
Listen to me. A detective is going to come here. He'll ask you a lot of questions.
Me? Questions? Oh, no.
There'll be questions about Bateman.
Why? What's he done?
He's been murdered. Be quiet. You don't have to worry. But if you say anything about me...
You killed him, didn't you?
No, there's been a confession. Francis Ord, his roommate.
It wasn't you?
I told you no. Remember now, you don't know me.
Oh, I won't say anything, I swear it. You won't hurt me, will you?
You've never met me. You don't know my name. You don't know anything about me.
All right, all right.
When I left the Dagger and Drum, I felt that my secret was reasonably secure. I wanted a good excuse to have been away from school if anyone chanced to see me. So I had tea in the village, then went to the cinema. When I returned to Peckham House about 10 o'clock...
Mr. Vale.
Oh, Inspector.
Where have you been?
Why, in the village, at the cinema.
Would you come with me, please?
I don't quite understand.
Francis Ord tried to commit suicide tonight. He's been asking for you.
Where is he?
In his room. He'll be all right.
Francis. Francis.
Hello, sir.
Well, this is a nice thing for the school, I must say.
I'm sorry, sir. I thought it would be better this way.
Better?
I was afraid, sir. Afraid they'd make me talk about... Who's that with you?
It's the inspector, Francis. There was no need for you to... Tell him, Francis.
But he...
I want him to know, Francis. It's all right.
It's about you, sir.
I know. Bateman said things about me, didn't he?
Yes, sir. You remember the examination when you caught us cheating?
I remember.
Well, he knew then about you and...
The girl in the village?
Yes, sir. I didn't want to believe him. But he said if I didn't help him with the exam, he'd tell something about you and you'd be arrested. So you see, I had to. You were my friend, sir. And I knew that no matter what Bateman said about you, it couldn't really be bad.
It was bad, Francis, because I was weak. I didn't have courage.
You're the only friend I ever had, sir. I didn't want you to get into trouble.
I was in the war, Francis. When I was wounded and they sent me home, the king gave me a medal. He thought I was brave because I'd helped some people. But when he gave me the medal, I wasn't brave any longer. I was a coward because I was taking medicine, and I couldn't stop taking the medicine.
Yes, sir?
Bateman found out I was buying it from Maggie's plane at the Dagon Drum. Isn't that what you were protecting me from?
Yes, sir, but I...
Francis, did you kill Bateman? Tell me the truth.
No, sir.
Go on.
I went out for a walk that night. When I left, Bateman was all right. When I came home, you passed me on the stairs, and you didn't know me. You wouldn't talk to me. When I got in the room, Bateman was dead, lying on the floor. You're the only friend I ever had, sir. I couldn't let
That's enough talking, son. You'd better rest. Mr. Vale?
Yes, yes. Good night, Francis.
Good night, sir.
I don't remember a thing that I did last night, Inspector. But when Francis confessed this morning, I thought he must have done it. But I was safe. Look at me. I'm the housemaster of Peckham House at Hawksley School. I won the Victoria Cross for bravery at Tobruk. And yet I almost allowed that boy to plead guilty to a murder which I committed. What medal will they bestow upon me for this bravery?
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Herbert Marshall.
Say, Wilcox, are you leaving?
No, going, Senator.
Going where?
Going to tell our friends that the Autolite Stay Full battery is one of more than 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats made by Autolite in 28 plants coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Generators, coils, distributors, voltage regulators, electric windshield wipers, wire and cable, starting motors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite, original factory parts, at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, Mr. William Holden as star of Blood on the Trumpet. And in weeks to come, you will hear such famous stars as Cary Grant, Ozzie Nelson, and Harriet Hilliard, and Van Heflin, all appearing in tales well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucian Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Herbert Marshall may be heard on his own radio program, The Man Called X.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. William Holden in Blood on the Trumpet.
You can buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite standard or resistor-type spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
One of the most cherished possessions we Americans have is our right to vote for representatives in all elective offices. They represent us, the American people. We should make every effort on Tuesday, November 7th, to vote for those we believe best qualified. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you transcribed a story of a prodigal son's return. We call it Life Ends at Midnight. So now, starring Paula Winslow and Stacey Harris, here is tonight's suspense play, Life Ends at Midnight.
Is that you, Johnny?
Hi, Mom. You still remember my whistle, huh? Never know when I'll turn up, huh, Ma? Stand out here in the hall?
No, come in. Come in, Johnny.
Same old crummy joint.
Well, I do my best to keep it clean.
Yeah, I know, Ma. Oh, boy, am I tired. Up all night in a stinking coach full of snoring jerks and squalling babies. Babies are the worst. All they do is bawl and slobber.
You left Pittsburgh last night?
Yeah, 1 a.m. I didn't sleep a wink all night. Oh, boy, look at my collar, will you?
But tomorrow's Monday, and you have to be at work in the morning.
What's the matter? You worried?
Well, no, I just...
Well, don't just. Can't a guy come home to see his mother once in 6 months? What's a mother for? You break your back, sit up all night to see your mother for 1 day, and she tells you got to be at work in the morning. How do you like that?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear, but I just worried about...
I know, Ma, I know. Don't worry so much, huh? It makes me nervous.
Well, here, sit at the table, dear. You must be starved.
Ah, that's like coming home.
Oh, my baby. I'm so glad to see you. You did come just to see me, didn't you?
Why, sure, Ma. What do you think, Marilyn Monroe?
Of course you came to see me. It's just that I always worry so. About you, I mean.
Forget it, Ma, huh? Well, what do you got to eat?
I was just going to fix a chop for my lunch.
Oh, it'll be enough for me.
Why don't you lie down and take a nap? I'll call you when it's ready.
No, it's okay. I can sleep later. Come here, sit down, Ma. Tell me how you doing.
Well, I try not to complain, but things aren't easy, you know. Prices are high, and rent's going up all the time, even on this old flat.
Well, you had some bonds Papa left you. You had about $2,000 in bonds that he left you.
Well, I'm trying to tell you that things haven't been easy, and...
Always a poor mouth. Every time I see you cry poor mouth, Ma.
Well, I'm just saying things aren't easy.
Oh, you think it's a picnic for me? I got enough trouble, and for what? For what? All year I work like crazy, and for what?
A man must work, Johnny.
Oh, a man must work, Johnny.
A man must work and live like a person and not be afraid so he can sleep at night without worrying about...
Worrying about what, Ma?
About a bell ringing at night, or a knock on the door in the morning, or somebody touching you on the arm.
Oh, shut up, will you, Ma? Please, just shut up. I ain't in trouble again, so stop yapping at me. You're always yapping at me, Ma.
You haven't... Oh, you know what the judge said last time, Johnny? He was nice. He gave you another chance. He saw you were really a good boy, and he gave you another chance. He got you a nice job, and you promised... You mustn't... You're all right, Johnny.
Sure, I'm all right, Ma. Sure, I'm all right. I'm a meatball, a herring on a plate. All your life, you're a tomcat in the garbage. You find a fish head and say, thank you, mister. Well, that's not for me. You get one break and you're out of the garbage can for life. You're a mister then with a future. You hold your nose when you walk through the day coach to your compartment. You leave the stinks behind and the porter's dusty air in front of you. Well, that's for me, Ma. That's what I want. And that's what I tried to get. I took another chance. I tried to run it up, but it was just no dice. Now I gotta make it good. The books at the office will show it, and I gotta make it good.
How much?
$1,500.
$1,500?
I gotta know where I can get it by midnight tonight. I gotta know, Ma. If I miss that 12:20 train for Pittsburgh, it's all over. If I don't show up at the office tomorrow, they'll suspect.
$1,500. $100. By midnight tonight. Where am I going to get it, Johnny?
The bonds, Ma. You got the bonds that Pa left.
The bonds. How do you think I got you out of your last trouble? Bribes and bail, paying back every penny. Where do you think I got it?
Don't give me that, Ma. You're just holding out. You gotta help me. I'll get 10 years. You heard what the judge said the last time?
Oh, what can I do?
Ma,
What?
10 years in stir. It won't be no reform school this time.
Oh,
Ma,
Johnny.
please, huh?
Johnny.
Ma, please give me the money. Will you get it for me? Ma, I'll be good. I'll work hard. I won't give you no more trouble. Ma, help me, please. I'm so tired. Help me. Maybe I can sleep then, Ma. Please. Ma, please.
Where can I get it, Johnny? I have nothing left.
I don't care where you get it, Ma. Look, it's your fault. You gotta help me. I only wanted to help you. And
Yes. Yes, it is my fault. I always protected you, but I can't protect you anymore. Well, I'll give you the few dollars I have. Go away. It'll be enough to help you run away. That's all I can do.
Sure. Just run away and don't bother.
Oh, please, Johnny.
Look, I'm no dope. I know you're holding out on me, Ma. Now, you're just worrying about your old age. You're making yourself a nice fat cushion that you can...
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not intruding.
Who's he, Ma?
Oh, Mr. Chalmers. This is Mr. Chalmers, Johnny. He has the back bedroom. This is my son, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Bates? I feel that I know you very well. Your mother and I sit here in the kitchen sometimes over a cup of tea, and he talks about you for hours and hours. He's very proud of you.
Yeah?
Mrs. Bates, you excuse me, I'm just going to the corner for my paper, and by the way, I think the insurance agent might call again to collect, and please tell him to go away, will you? You'll do that for me, Mrs. Bates?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Oh, thank you. Tell him not to come back anymore. I don't want to pay anymore on the policy. You remember I told you my nephew was very sick in Spokane?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, poor young man died. Yes. I was going to leave him a few dollars when I died, but now, well, I have no one left at all. $1 a week. You'll tell that to the insurance agent?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Bates. Good day, Mr. Bates.
Bye.
I have $40 in the house for the rent. You can take that. Drop me a card when you get settled someplace. Let me know where you are. I'll send you some more as soon as I can get it. Maybe later I'll be able to straighten it out. Maybe later I'll be able to speak to your boss. I'll promise to pay back every cent. But now you must go away. You must. Johnny?
Ma, tell me something about Mr. Chalmers.
Johnny.
Don't be so nervous, Ma. We got plenty of time. We got till midnight.
You are listening to Life Ends at Midnight, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Have you heard from your United Community campaign this year? If you haven't, you soon will. CBS Radio urges that you remember your one annual check to the United Fund or community chest in your locale supports not one, but close to every worthwhile community service in your town. Your neighbor in difficulty has too much pride to come to you, but you can come to him, impersonally and effectively, through your check to the United Community campaigns. Be generous. The money has a long way to go.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Stacey Harris and Paula Winslow, starring in tonight's production, Life Ends at Midnight, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Yes, I think I'll have another cup if you don't mind, Mrs. Bates.
Mr. Chalmers, suppose you look at it this way. You've been paying $1 a week for how many years now?
Ooh, I'd say 20 years would be a conservative estimate.
All right, 20 years. That's, well, let's see, $50 a year. That's $1,000 you've paid in, right?
Yes, $1,000. Oh, this coffee cake, Mrs. Bates, it's excellent.
Oh, do you like it? I made it yesterday.
Hey, look, forget about the coffee cake. Let's figure percentages here. Now, how many more years do you figure to live?
Oh, Johnny.
Well, that's all right, Mrs. Bates. After all, I am an old man. My age, one rather... Well, he comes to terms with death. My policy is for $2,500, and in the days that are left of me, I certainly will not be required to pay in as much as I've already paid.
Well, that's the exact point. Now, but say you live another couple of years. You only pay $100 or so more, and you can leave $2,500 to somebody.
Yes, I should like to think that when I'm gone, I've left something behind for someone. It's nice to live on in somebody's memory for a little while after we're dead. First, Mr. Bates, I have no one in this world. Secondly, I must be very, very frank and tell you that I can no longer afford to pay even $1 a week. You see, I live on a few...
Mr. Chalmers, that's a problem of the most minor importance. For anybody to invest in you now, $1 a week would be gilt-edged. Well, I mean, for instance, take my mother here. Now, suppose you made her the beneficiary. Mm-hmm. Suppose she continued to pay the $1 a week. Who could lose on such a deal? Who could lose? Nobody. You get your dearest wish to leave something behind, and my mother in later years says, Mr. Chalmers? Oh, yes, I'll always remember him for this. Hey, you get the point?
Oh, no, Mr. Chalmers, no. You
let Mr. Chalmers decide, Ma. Well, how about it, Mr. Chalmers? That makes good sense, doesn't it? Then it makes everybody happy.
We're practically strangers. We're just...
what do you mean, strangers? Who's a stranger in this world, Mr. Chalmers? We're all just little people trying to make each other happy, huh? Now, ain't every man entitled to at least live in somebody's memory?
Oh, yes, but he doesn't have to do that. I'll think about him anyway. I promise I will.
Well, so let him say, Ma. Well, what do you say, Mr. Chalmers?
It must be the insurance agent. I'll tell him that I'm keeping the policy and changing the beneficiary. Could you let me have the $1, Mr. Bates?
Come on, hurry it up, will you? The old man's coming home in a minute or two. He takes his nap about this time. I want this to be ready for him.
Relax, sonny. I can't finish this job today.
Why not? What are you giving me?
It'll take a joint and another length of pipe.
Oh, come on, fix it up. You can fix it up for now, can't you?
The room's pretty small. Why do you want the heater so close to the bed?
Look, it's like I told you. He's got rheumatism. He needs plenty of heat.
Well, I'd run a rubber extension, but with gas, I don't like it.
All right, so with gas, you don't like it. But with gas, we gotta run the heater. Now, the old man's got rheumatics. He needs plenty of heat. But, look, what are you doing now?
Tightening this joint.
Oh, it's tight enough for now, huh?
Okay, you're the boss.
Here. Here's your $3. You can bring the pipe back next time.
There won't be any next time, sonny. You can get somebody else to do your dirty work after this. So long, Skippy.
Skippy. Oh, come on, Skippy. We got some work to do. Oh, hiya, Pop.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, this used to be my room. The steam don't come up here so good, so I talked the old lady into fixing this heater up for you.
Well, that is very thoughtful of you, Johnny.
It's okay. I stuffed up the cracks in the window, too. This cold weather gets plenty drafty in this room.
You thought of everything, didn't you?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it ought to work out just fine.
Well, it'll do the job, I think. Oh, dear. I will take a little nap before dinner. Would you think the heater...
No, you can just leave it on. I'll look in after a bit, see if it's okay.
Well, now you needn't go to all that trouble.
It's no trouble, Mr. Chalmers. No trouble at all. When I do a thing, I like to do it right. Pop, you asleep?
Where are we going, Johnny?
Nowhere in particular, Ma. I just thought we'd stroll around the old neighborhood like old times.
Well, that's a nice idea, but... Oh, my feet hurt.
All right, Ma. We're turning at the candy store in the corner. I'll buy you a dish of ice cream.
Oh, so close to dinner time, dear.
What's the trouble with you, Ma? You're in a rut. Come on.
Howdy, Mrs. Bates. Howdy, Johnny. When did you get back?
He came in on the train from Pittsburgh this morning just to see me.
Yeah, I thought I'd give the old girl a break.
Oh, Johnny.
Now, what can I mix up for you folks?
Mom will take a dish of vanilla ice cream and I'd like some coffee black.
Coming right up.
Evening, Nick.
Hello, Mike. Take it. Do you folks know Officer Flanagan? Mrs. Bates from down the block and her son, John.
Pleased to meet you, officer.
How's business?
Oh, much the same. Vagrancy, petty larceny, once in a while a murder.
Murder?
That's what they start out to do, but it's harder to pull off a murder than most people think.
Yeah.
Case just last week over in the next precinct. Husband disconnected a gas heater in the wife's room while she was asleep. That's what we were pretty sure he did anyway. He took out a lot of insurance on her a few days before.
Oh, you couldn't prove anything, huh?
They didn't have to. They always bungle somewhere. Amateurs. Yeah, the gas petered out. He forgot to put a quarter in the meter. It's 7 o'clock. Well, it's time to call in. I'll see you later, Nick.
Okay, Mike.
Ma,
Yes, Johnny?
when did you put a quarter in the meter at home?
Oh, well, I don't remember. Oh, goodness, I better get some change.
No, never mind, Ma. Come on. We're getting out of here.
What, Johnny, what's the matter?
Nothing. Come on, will you?
Why did you ask about the gas meter?
What do you think?
You didn't. That isn't why you put the heater in, Mr. Chum.
What do you think?
I don't think anything. I just pray that quarter ran out before he...
Well, you save your prayers and get a move on, because if that didn't work, I'll just try another way. Now, either way, that old cluck is dead before midnight, before I have to go back. If he isn't, I'll have to spend 10 years in stir, and he's going to be dead before midnight, see? And if you try to make any trouble, you'll be dead right along with him. Will you stop sniveling? Now, we're going in there now. If it took, you scream your head off, or I'll give you a reason to scream. Now, go on.
The gas. I can smell it.
Come on.
Well, good evening, Johnny, Mrs. Bates. I was just on my way out.
Oh, Mr. Chalmers. Oh, you're all right. You're all
Of course he's all right, Ma. What's eating you?
Well, I have a slight headache, but a brisk walk in the open air will cure that, I'm quite sure.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, what is it, Johnny?
Well, the hose on the heater here. Come unhitched. No wonder you got a headache.
You know, I thought I smelled gas.
Pop, you know, it's lucky for you, Ma forgot to put a quarter in the meter.
Providence works in strange ways, doesn't it, Johnny? Well, I must be getting home, Mrs. Bates, and I'll be coming home rather late, so I'll just let myself in.
Oh, how late?
Well, I thought I'd stop in the neighborhood picture house after dinner. That'll be around 9 o'clock, so I imagine I won't be home before 11.
Oh, Mr. Chalmers, there's something I...
Yes, Mrs. Bates? What is it?
Johnny's a good boy at heart, you know, but he's been in some trouble lately.
Ma.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help, Johnny?
Yeah, there's plenty, but I'll tell you about it when you get back, Mr. Chalmers. You better run along now. You don't want to be late for that picture.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, good night, Mrs. Bates.
Oh, Mr.
Good night,
Chalmers.
Mr. Chalmers.
Oh, yeah, good night.
Oh, Johnny,
You were going to tell him, weren't you? You'd like to send me to the chair, wouldn't you?
Johnny, I'm your mother.
I'd have messed up your sad monkey face for good. It's all your fault I balled this thing up in the first place. Why didn't you remember to put a quarter in that gas meter? Why didn't you?
I'm glad I forgot. He wouldn't be alive.
I shouldn't have messed around with gas, trying to spare your feelings, making it look like an accident. That's the thanks I get for it. You want to blab the whole thing, turn me in, my own mother.
Oh, no, Johnny, no, it's
all right,
not
let's
true.
put it this way, huh? Now, look, it's either you or him. If it's you, I don't care whether they get me or not. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
All right, now listen. It's like I said, I got very little time to get this thing done. I'd have done it neat and clean in the first place. Just push him over on the bed, hold a pillow over his face for a few minutes, and the job's done. Nobody'll ask any questions. A guy that old...
Oh, Johnny, for the last time, I'm begging
All
you.
right, just make sure it's the last time. Now remember, Ma, it's you or him, like I said.
What are you going to do?
He'll be waiting in his room when he gets home. You wait up for him, tell him I've left to catch a train. That's in case he suspects anything. When he comes in his room, I'll take care of the rest of it.
How do you know I won't warn him?
Because it's him or you, like I told you. No, I don't think you'll warn Mr. Chalmers, Ma. And don't try to stall him when he comes in. Now, don't, you hear? He's got to be dead by midnight or else.
Evening, Mr. Chalmers.
Good evening, Joe. Well, I'll have the late edition of the Daily News, as usual.
Saved one out for you, Mr. Chalmers.
Thank you. Good night, Joe. Oh, Joe.
Yeah?
You give me the change of $1, huh?
Sure, Mr. Chalmers.
Thank you. Just happened to think of something I need change for, and a little good deed for a friend of mine.
Oh, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, I didn't think you'd be up so late, Mrs. Bates.
Well, I waited up specially. I wanted to talk to you about Johnny.
Mrs. Bates, your eyes
Oh.
all discolored.
Yes, the light burned out in the bathroom, and when I went to replace it, in the dark, that is, I bumped into the door.
Oh. Well, now, I would have thought that Johnny would have done that for you.
Oh, no, Johnny didn't. I mean, Johnny's left already. He had to catch the 12:20 for Pittsburgh, you know.
No, but it's only a little after 11 now.
Well, perhaps he had some things to do. On the way, I mean.
Oh, of course. Well, I'm afraid I must be getting on to bed.
Oh, no, not yet. I mean, won't you sit down for a minute and have a cup of tea with me?
Well, I'd like to, but tea keeps me awake, Mrs. Bates. So I'll be getting along to my room now, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, don't go into that room, Mr. Chalmers.
Mrs. Bates, whatever's the trouble? What's the trouble? What is it?
My son, Johnny, there's something I must tell you.
Forgive me, Mrs. Bates, but I'm an old man, and I need my rest. I've got to have my rest now. If it could possibly wait until morning...
No, it can't wait till morning. It's got to be told before midnight.
What was that? Sounds like someone moving about in the back of the house.
One of the shutters is loose. The wind.
Oh. You were saying, Mrs. Bates?
Nothing. I can't tell you after all. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to tell it.
There, now, Mrs. Bates, perhaps in the morning. Now, you try to get some rest, huh?
You going in there now?
I think that'll be the best thing to do all the way around. Don't you, Mrs. Bates? Good night.
No, wait.
Mrs. Bates, what is it, Mrs. Bates?
That smell. Gas. Johnny. Johnny!
Now, why don't you lie down for a few minutes, Mrs. Bates?
Listen. It's striking 12. Dead before midnight.
Poor lad. If only I hadn't remembered to go back for that change.
You did it. You put the quarter in the meter. That's what turned on the gas that killed him.
You mentioned the gas having gone off and forgetting to put a quarter in the meter. So on the way to the picture house, I just went round to the back entry and dropped the coin.
He kept saying it. He was so tired, so sleepy. He must have fallen asleep while he was waiting.
Suppose I should have remembered about the connection being loose and the heater in my room, but I wanted to surprise you with my good deed, you see. I didn't mean to do anything wrong, Mrs. Bates. Honestly, I didn't.
You didn't do anything wrong, Mr. Chalmers. No. You didn't do anything wrong.
Suspense, in which Paula Winslow and Stacey Harris starred in tonight's presentation of Life Ends at Midnight. Next week, the story of a prescription filled in error. We call it To None a Deadly Drug. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and transcribed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Robert Tallman. The music was composed by Rennie Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Victor Rodman, Jim Nusser, Bob Easton, and Dick Ryan.
The stamp of realism is indelibly imprinted on CBS Radio's thrilling productions of the 21st Precinct. Hear another hard-hitting, true-to-life story of big city police at work, again this Friday night on most of these stations. Join Everett Sloan as Captain Kennelly in the station house. Follow the finest out into the city as they probe another human conflict, jam-packed with danger and action. Remember, it's now Friday evenings at the Star's address.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a transcribed story of a convict ship and a bargain that ended in death. We call it a sleeping draft. So now, starring Ben Wright with Abraham Sofair, here is tonight's suspense play, A Sleeping Draft.
That helps. But it's like I say, you can't forget. You can never forget. It's at night that you think about it, with the water outside rushing past the hull. That's when you think that it can never be the same. You can't trust anybody. Never. Not a soul. I can tell you. You just can't trust them. Not even yourself. What is it, mister?
Mr. Finch says he's ready to board, sir.
Oh, he is, eh? All right, I'm not stopping him.
Sir, he insists on bringing them aboard one at a time.
What? Does he think I'm going to miss the tide? There's over 400 of them. It'll take hours.
That's what I said, sir.
Mr. Finch, come aboard if you please.
I'm sorry, sir.
I should have resigned. Stinking, filthy, poor devil cargo.
Everything high cockalorum, Captain?
No, everything is not high cockalorum. What in blazes do you mean ordering my mate about?
Oh, no offense intended, none taken, I hope.
I want those scurvy wretches aboard now. All of them. Put them below and we'll weigh anchor.
One at a time, sir. One at a time. We got to search them, you know.
Why didn't you do that before you took them out of jail?
Oh, you'll be surprised what those swine can pick up between jail and the docks. We got to search them one at a time. Oh, they're murdering devils, every last one of them, and that's a fact.
The convicts came aboard one by one. I watched them. They were going from London to a land they'd never seen. A colony had bought them. Australia. 400. The sweepings and scrapings sorted out from the muck of the jails, with Finch in charge of them. I've carried dirty cargoes, dyewood, for instance, crawling with scorpions and spiders, not to mention snakes. And there's cattle. But this, weeks and months at sea with a human cargo would as soon cut your throat as spit. What made it worse was I felt sorry for the poor beggars. I watched them come aboard until there were two left.
Name, Wilkes. Search him. Hey, take your bleeding hands off me. I ain't got nothing. They just stole me last night.
Shut your jaw. That's enough, Finch. I won't have the cat used on my ship. I got enough of it where they're going.
Oh, you are a trusting soul, you are, Captain. How'd you like that between your ribs, Captain? Touch of the cat's a lot better than letting this swine bring a knife aboard, eh? Take him below. I don't know how they do it. So help me, I don't know. You got to watch him for them, no? Next!
Right.
Oh, here's a terror. Look at the size of him, eh? Dangerous swine. 3 murders in Australia. Escaped. He's in for it when he gets back. Name?
Abbey. Jonathan Abbey.
Abbey. Well, a gentleman in chains. I am sorry, your worship. Forgive us for daring to lay hands on your highness. I'm sure as how you've been wrongly accused.
That's enough, Finch.
Search him, take him below. I want Mr. Jonathan Abbey shackled. He's a prize, he is. We mustn't let anything happen to him.
From the day we left London docks, I'd taken a violent dislike to Finch. He seemed to be happiest when he was laying about him with his cat on the convicts herded like sheep below decks. He kept him quiet enough, but one night I decided to have it out with him in the cabin. I made it strong, I can tell you, so that even he could understand what I meant.
You all finished, Captain? All right. Now you hear me out. They're a bad lot. 400 of them. All bound for Australia. They don't want to go. You follow me? Now there's that bloke Abbey. Soon as we touch Sydney, the game's up for him. They'll hang him, sure.
That doesn't mean that you have the right to make life even worse for him here.
No. We find out where do you think we'll be. What would you do if you was down there? I'll tell you. You'd get hold of the ship, that's what you'd do, and it'd be easy.
They're locked in, we've got a guard.
You don't know them like I do. There's another thing. When I searched them, there was 1 to 5 sovereigns stowed away on every man, earned or stolen. That'll come to over £1,000 by my figures.
They're entitled to that money. It's little enough to take to a wild country.
It's truth. But there's them down there what'd slit the gullet of any man for a shilling. And you asked me to be dainty with them.
That's the way he talked to me. And I can tell you that I didn't feel easy anymore. I did something I hadn't done for a long time. I broke out 2 pistols from ship's stores and kept them under my pillow. It was when we got round the Horn that the first convict died from scurvy. We had to put him over the side, of course, and there was a lot of grousing. I went down to the hold with Finch. It was hot and stinking.
Now, you let me talk to him, Captain. I'll put it to rights.
You tell him it couldn't be helped.
Don't you mind. I'll tell him.
Oi! Here comes old bloody pot.
Hey, Finch! Did you steal the clothes off the poor beggar's back before you threw him in?
Them! We ain't men, dearie. We're dogs, or haven't you heard?
Why didn't you wait to bury poor old Smithy in the ground instead of chucking him in the sea?
All right! All right.
We got another 2 or 3 weeks before we reach land, and I'll make a bargain with you. The next one what dies, now that it's getting nice and hot, I'll just leave him down here. You can take care of him and mourn him till we get to Australia. How's that? £5 you don't keep him for 3 days.
That's old bloody pot. Always a nose for business.
And if you ain't satisfied with that, I'll see that the hatch is closed down tight for the rest of the voyage. And you can boil for all of me.
That seemed to settle it for a time. I began to see that in spite of Finch's hardness with him, the prisoners knew he was master and behaved themselves. That is, most of them did. But there were others. And that's what began the trouble. We were 2 days out of the Cook Islands when it happened. Yes?
Captain, there's a man on deck. We brought him up from below. It's horrible.
What happened?
One of the convicts, sir.
Oh? Fight?
Yes, sir.
Here with me, Captain. Mr. Darling ain't much of a surgeon, I must say.
Well, I did what I could. He must have been dead before we got him up here.
Why, he's been cut to pieces.
Not half, he ain't.
How did it happen?
Well, I heard him shout and I went down into the hold, and there he was, propped up like against the bars with his arms through, holding them up.
Poor devil.
Oh, him? No, he's dead, he is. There's others in for it now.
What do you mean?
How do you think he got cut up like that, eh? Knives, Captain, knives.
But you searched them before they boarded.
I did. In truth, I don't know how they done it. Small knives, Captain, small knives. We're getting close to Australia, that's what it is. Whoever's got them knives is after money. The £1,000 or more what's on this cursed ship.
I don't see how...
Oh, you are a trusting soul, you are, Captain. Maybe there's a dozen of them, maybe 20 with knives. You follow me? They'll run the others and rob them blind. Gold sovereigns, Captain. You didn't forget, did you? If anybody objects, cut him up into small pieces, just like this one.
We've got to go down there and put a stop to it.
Yes, I don't think. How many guns you got aboard?
Well, 2 pistols and 4 muskets.
That's a fat lot of good. Oh, well, must take the sweet with the sour, like they say. We can try, no harm in that. Mark my words, Captain, before we get to Sydney, all of us will probably have our throats cut. Come on.
Finch and I, with 2 seamen, armed ourselves and went down into the hold and stood outside the bars. The men inside were quiet, very quiet. They just looked at us, dark like.
You man!
I'll talk to him. Now listen to me. We know some of you are carrying knives. I want you to throw them out here. Nothing further will be said about it if you do as I say. Well?
Captain, my porridge wasn't hot enough this morning. And please, sir, can I have sugar in it tomorrow?
That ain't the way to talk to this scum.
The captain's a gentleman. I'm not. You know me, don't you? We know you all right.
You, Abby, you listen to me. I'm giving you till tomorrow morning to throw them knives out here. Till morning. If every blasted one ain't out of your dirty hands, I'm going to have you flogged. Every ruddy one of you. 50 lashes. Do you hear me, Mr. Abbey?
I'll think about it.
Till morning and then 50 lashes. You think about that, Mr. Abbey.
Good morning, Captain dear, and Mr. Finch.
You filthy scum. Where's them knives?
Where they'll do the most good.
All right. I've given you a chance. I've played fair now.
Mr. Finch, sir, may I have a word with you?
Ah, come to your senses, have you?
Bend closer to the bars, 'cause what I gotta say, I gotta whisper.
Well, what is it? What is it?
It goes like this.
Lashes, Wilkes. I'll take you first and handle the cat myself.
Oh, no, sir. Why not take him first? He won't feel it like I will.
The crowd of men parted suddenly, and from out of them was pushed what had once been a man. It fell against the bars, and then, no longer with the support of living arms, slid to the deck. We looked at him, Finch and me. His life had been worth a sovereign, maybe 2. He hadn't either now. And the knives were still in the hold with them that had killed him.
You are listening to A Sleeping Draught, tonight's presentation on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
With omniscience as rare a faculty as it is, most listeners like to be sure that their sources of information are reliably accurate. And that, in a nutshell, explains why so many listeners make it a point to learn what is happening in the world from members of the CBS News staff. Keep tuned to CBS Radio throughout the day and evening, and you'll keep in the know on local, domestic, and international affairs.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Ben Wright and Mr. Abraham Sofair, starring in tonight's production, A Sleeping Draught, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
As I sees it, we got to have a council of war, in a manner of speaking, Captain.
I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Finch. There'll be no more flogging.
Oh, I can see you are a sharper, you are. Well, that's right. That's right. It's too dangerous. We ain't armed for it, and they're in a nasty mood. We got to be artful, same as they.
I wish we could spill the old lot of them overboard.
Want to lose your contract for carry 'em? Not bloody likely. Listen here. I'll get them knives. How? It's Abby. Abby's behind this. He tells them what's what. You get him out and the others will come round. You mark my words.
Are you going into the hole to get him?
Well, not yet. Not yet. Wouldn't be safe now. Not for nobody to go in there. But in 4 or 5 days, Captain, after we cut off their water and food, seal the hatch, you see what happens.
They die.
Well, they'll die from the knives, then. Which do you want? They'll be begging you to take the ruddy knives in 3 days.
And if they don't?
We tell them to hand over Abby to us, that he's the one to blame for their misfortune. That'll do it.
All right. If that's the only way, I'll give the order.
Yeah, but not just yet, Captain. Not just yet. We'll let them sit down there and wonder, huh? Wonder what we're going to do about it. Some of them may get nervous. We'll let them wonder a bit.
I didn't see Finch the rest of the day. The barometer had fallen suddenly, and with it came a storm. I can tell you I had my hands full for the next 24 hours. There was no time to worry about what was going on in the hold of the ship, but I didn't think they'd have much stomach for knifing each other and killing. Next morning at breakfast, Finch didn't turn up. He didn't turn up at all. We searched the whole ship. And then I went down into the hold, and that's where he was. And he hadn't died quickly. Someone had held him against the bars, and the others had... He hadn't died quickly.
Present for you, Captain.
Who did this?
Who did it? I wouldn't waste sleep mourning him, Captain. He was a bully. No better than us, except that he was outside.
Abby, I thought you were shackled.
I was, but Mr. Finch kindly supplied the key to unfasten me.
Oh, you're going to pay for this. All of you! Where are those knives?
In here, Captain. Want to come in and get them? You pay for this?
You're repeating yourself, Captain. Good morning.
The blasted convict had dismissed me, like I was a clerk in an office. And there wasn't anything I could do about it. With Finch out of the way, they knew I was an easy mark. It was the nights that got on my nerves. I could hear things happening, lots of things, and it was awful. Those devils with the knives, and then each morning we'd have to pull out 6 or a dozen, all cut about and bleeding. Most of them died. And those with the knives were getting money. Money they stole from the victims. I began to be afraid of my crewmen, that one would take a bribe, let that murdering crowd out. I walked around with 2 pistols in my jacket all the time. And then late one afternoon, something very bad happened. I was standing by the wheel.
Captain! Captain!
Here, bosun.
He got out, sir.
Got out who?
Who? The big one, Abby. 2 of us were standing guard. We heard a scream. It was Abby. Said he'd been stabbed. Benson opened the grill to get him, and Abby bashed him on the head and bolted.
What about the others?
I got the grill closed in time. They're safe enough. He must be somewhere on the ship, sir. Unless he went overboard.
Not that one. He's up to mischief. Take one of my pistols, mister.
Aye, sir.
Pass out the muskets. I want every inch of this ship searched. If he puts up a fight, shoot him. Do you hear me? Shoot him! The night comes quickly in southern parts. Did you ever try to search a ship at night with lanterns? It's not easy. Too many shadows. Too many sounds. Which could be rats or a murderer who's bigger than what you are and could choke your life out in half a minute. We couldn't find him, but he was somewhere aboard, waiting his time. And because we were short-handed, what with the crew searching, I stood a watch and I thought about Abby. The man whom Finch said had committed 3 murders in Australia.
Don't turn around, Captain. It's only a little knife, but Don't move. What do you want? Talk. I've nothing to say to the likes of you. That may be. But I have an offer to make you. You know what I'm in for when we reach Sydney. Finch told me. I've no pity for you. I'm not asking for pity. I've an offer to make. Huh? The men below are planning to take the ship. I don't think they've got a chance, but they'll be killing. Those that have got the knives have got the money, too. It's £1,200. I'm aware of that, mister. I can get the knives for you. Uh-huh. All I want is a chance to get away before the ship docks. How do I know it isn't a trick? Turn around, Captain. Here, my knife. Will that convince you? You must have a pistol. You can shoot me if you want. What makes you think that you can get the knives away from me? I can. That's all you need to know. I couldn't help you openly, you know that. You were put aboard as a murderer. You're in my charge, and it's my job to turn you over to the police as soon as we arrive. Then? If you could get the knives, though, I might be able to give you a chance to clear out. That's all I want. A chance. All right. I must have a pistol. What? A pistol. You take me for a fool? No, it's the only way to get the knives. Yes, I'll give you this pistol and you shoot me down. Not likely. If I'd wanted to do that, Captain, I'd have cut your throat 2 minutes ago. Yes. But you're a murderer. I know. No, you can't have it. It's either them or your ship, and probably your life. Well? You talk like a gentleman, but suppose you want my pistol so that you can free them. You just have to trust me, as I trust you, to give me a chance to get away. Take it. Yeah. What about the guards below? They'll shoot. I'll take you down. I'll say I caught you. How do I get out again when I've got the knives? Send word that you want to see me. All right. Captain, I'm trusting you now. I want that chance to get away. We'll talk about that if you get the knives. I'll take you below now and come back tomorrow. Keep your voice low. They think I'm tricking you into making a bargain. They think I stole the pistol. I told them I had to have the knives to make you believe that we wouldn't make trouble. I said we'd take over the ship tonight. What do you want me to do? Leave me the key to the grill. I'll slip out tonight and bring you the knives. I want you to let them out, too. I won't. I'll lock it. How do I know you will? You don't. You'll have to trust me, won't you? Yes. Do they know about this plan? All except for the fact that I'm going to lock them in once I'm out. Now, give me the knives now. No, they'd know something was wrong. I'd never get out alive. Give me the key. All right. Here. Tonight. I waited. And I can tell you I didn't like it. The wind came up a bit, and I knew that before sunrise we'd be in Sydney. That is, if I could trust a murderer. At 10 o'clock that night, there was a tap on my cabin door. One of your crew nearly caught me coming down here. I've kept my side of the bargain. Oh, you needn't worry. The knives are all there. Here's your pistol. No. You may need it. Oh, thanks. Now, how do I get away? We'll be in port in about 6 hours if the wind holds. You stay aft in the longboat. Mm-hmm. When you hear the anchor go, drop over the side and swim for it. Very well. I'll try to anchor as close to land as possible before I take her in. If I can land without being seen, I've got some friends who'll hide me. Yes, well, I don't want to know about it. Just remember, when the anchor's let go, that's your signal. Thank you, Captain. I trust you. I'd like to shake hands with you. I took the hand of the murderer, and we shook hands like old friends. And then he was gone. Two hours later, the wind went down, and in its place came fog, thick, mucky fog. I've me hands full, what with danger from other ships and the blasted current that knocks you about off the harbor entrance.
By 3 o'clock, the fog had shut in properly. The blessed tide ran us all over the place. Proper dangerous, I can tell you. We were about 15 miles offshore. I didn't like the look of things. There's shoals thereabout, and I sent the mate forward to heave the lead. I got a proper start when I heard him sing out, "By the deep fall." We got off course right enough, and at this rate, we'd shear the bottom clean off of her. I saw it was high time to bring the ship up and wait until we could see something.
Let go the anchor!
Let go the anchor!
Give her 35 fathoms to the water's edge, bosun!
Aye, sir!
Not too soon, sir. She was showering fast.
That blasted current must be making 5 knots out to sea. Listen to her.
She's holding, sir!
The anchor! The anchor!
Abby!
I ran to the longboat. It was empty. He'd heard the signal as the anchor paid out. Couldn't see in the fog and had gone overboard into a 5-knot tide running straight out to sea, 15 miles from shore. He trusted me. That's why I tell you, you shouldn't trust anybody. Sometimes it's hard sleeping at night. When you hear the water outside, you think. That's when it's hard to sleep.
Suspense, in which Mr. Ben Wright starred with Mr. Abraham Sofair in tonight's presentation of A Sleeping Draught. Be sure to listen again next week when we bring you another presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Suspense is transcribed in Hollywood by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's story was written by Weston Martyr and adapted for radio by Mr. Ellis. The music was composed by Rene Garrigank and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Abraham Sofair, Eric Snowden, Hans Conried, Charlie Lung, Stan Jones, and Raymond Lawrence.
Got money to burn? Well, neither has Uncle Sam. The nation cannot afford to let precious timber go up in smoke. As an American, you cannot afford to let a carelessly tossed cigarette start a forest fire that may cost millions of dollars and may even cost human life. Help keep our forest lands green and growing. Stay tuned now for 5 minutes of CBS News, to be followed on most of these same stations by My Son Jeep.